this evening. Glenn Hoddle is alongside Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Good evening, everybody. And 0 defeat at Old Trafford on match day 2. And Alexander Sorloth's back from injury. Recalls too for Bruno Fernandes, Nemanja Matic and Marcus Rashford. United without Edinson Cavani. In case Manchester United have an advantage. They've got 3 more tonight on the bench. Sabitzer with an interesting ball, and that's the early goal that Leipzig wanted. And it's scored by a Manchester City player, Angelino, on loan in Germany. And he fires the German side ahead inside 2 minutes.
I was just saying about a back 3 that they've gone into, Leipzig, and it allows Angelino to get forward as a wing-back. And it's poor. The
ball did seem to go out, but it's not been given as it goes off again. He's playing really high up on this left-hand side, and he shoots. Mason Greenwood, and they've got a really good position here, Manchester United. Greenwood with the chance. And Gulashi with the first important save for Leipzig, but that's exactly the kind of situation. Diagonal ball again to Angelino that's causing Manchester United the problems early. And it's cleared away by Scott McTominay. Here's Angelino. Coming in again for a second goal is Haidara. And Manchester United concede twice early on in Leipzig. And it's looking like a really difficult night for them in the Champions League.
Well, they're just getting overloaded in midfield, and when they've crossed the ball over, there's an overload on the back post, and it's been vital, this one. Haidara comes in on that back post free. There's 2.
Leipzig have been a lot slicker, a lot sharper. Breaks here for Forsberg. Oh, should have been 3-0.
It certainly should have been, Fletch. Again, that diagonal out to Angelino, and that, how can you get that amount of space to bring the ball down on the penalty spot on your own? He's gone really, and they look well drilled.
He scored for Leipzig in a season that's less than 3 months old. We're seeing why that happens tonight, the way they play. Lots of different players pop up. It's Bruno Fernandes, straight into the wall, delivered back into wall. Short to Greenwood, who scored at the weekend against. Free kick taken by Alex Telles, straight into the. Alex Telles with the corner, and then flicked over the bar by Mason Greenwood. There's Forsberg. Sabitzer have made the run by Marcel Sabitzer. On by Konate, it's at the post, and it's tapped in by Orban. Well, Manchester United are appealing for offside, but it looks like it's 3-0 to Leipzig inside half an hour.
They're just checking, and I think a lot of the defenders for United look straight over at the linesman, but must have been tight. I think he looked onside at the time.
Thank you, Peter. The last time he scored in the Champions League was 3 years ago, Willie Orban. And he's going to have to wait a little bit longer because he's offside, and they've got an opportunity here, maybe. Mason Greenwood was waiting, Rashford went for goal. They've not been able to do with it so far, that's been the issue. Although, here's the chance. Well, what's the referee spotted here? Good strong play there by Scott McTominay. We're going to see the yellow card here for Sabitzer.
Yeah, good play, wasn't it, from McTominay?
Maguire's gone forward for the free kick. Campbell didn't clear it. Wan-Bissaka was then challenged by... in towards Maguire. Harry Maguire's appealing for handball, but the referee, I think, had spotted a foul by Scott McTominay. Nice ball to Rashford. Here's an opportunity. Rashford running through. Good challenge by Orban. They got men back there. He was outnumbered, Marcus Rashford, but all the same, it was encouraging again. Lenio, they're so dangerous in this kind of situation. Leipzig. Angelino with the partial block, and then hooked away by... couldn't quite sneak it through there to Rashford. That's a foul by Shaw. Yellow card as well.
He's saying he's got the ball.
Headed away by Maguire, back in by Sabitzer. Well, he can strike. Greenwood with a bit of room to turn. Wasn't able to find Marcus Rashford, and that's half-time, and that's been a really, really difficult 45 minutes in Germany for Manchester United, whose champion.
Changes will be made, and well, you can see for yourselves, Donny van der Beek has
An individual change, but possibly change the shape, because
it's Konate. Haidara was the player. Fernandes looking for Donny van der Beek, who gets it in the end from Rashford. Corner taken by Bruno Fernandes in towards McTominay. Aaron Wan-Bissaka looking for Scott McTominay. Olmo leading the counter-attack, up there on his own, and winning the free kick from Scott McTominay. Manchester United have had quite a number of these without generating anything. Little touch by Donny van der Beek to Mark Maguire up from the back. That's a better ball. Oh, it didn't quite reach Maguire, who was straining every sinew to try and get there.
it was a fabulous ball this time. It really was.
It's Haidara. Paulson waiting for the cross, but you're going the other way. It's an important bit of defending in there. Maguire wins his header. Luke Shaw with the ball, and Fernandes away, hits the shot, good save by Galassi. First time he's really been called into action, the Leipzig goalkeeper, and the first real sighter tonight.
Pressure, but defending from Wan-Bissaka.
Mason Greenwood to Bruno Fernandes, lifted in towards. Gets a second chance and hits the shot, and Galassi always had it covered.
Yeah, it doesn't quite.
By Paulson. Brandon Williams did really well because it looked as though he was fighting a losing battle, but he's managed to win the free kick here. Kevin Campbell was the player who... Fernandes, oh, he's hit the bar! Well, De Gea was slow to get there, oh, they've scored! It's Justin Kluivert after a real mix-up in the Manchester United penalty area. David De Gea couldn't get there, and Justin Kluivert might just have eliminated United from this season's Champions League. Here's Mason Greenwood, lovely turn. Greenwood shot, saved by Galassi again.
He goes for that bottom corner.
Bruno Fernandes with the shot, and tipped over the bar by Galassi.
Yeah, again, a decent shot on target, but it's not really going to beat the keeper from there, is it? It's got to be his side of him. It's got to be...
Interesting ball. Rashford just... First mistake by Konate, who then goes bundling into Greenwood. Has he given the penalty? The reaction from the Leipzig players would indicate he has. Mason Greenwood still down, and this... And he scores expertly. And Manchester United take a very, very small step along the road to potential redemption in Leipzig.
That's a brilliant...
It's a deep one towards Pogba, who is coming in. Oh, it's gone in, has it? It has. What's the referee seen? I think he's ruled it out. Well, I don't know.
No,
they're celebrating now, Manchester United. I think the Leipzig players are indicating it might have gone in off an arm.